Hi manatees, how is everybody doing? So today starts a new week in our literacy. We are still in Unit 7, but we are in our final week. So week 3, let's take a look at our at a glance, our strategies and the overview of the week. Our essential question remains the same. How does understanding the past shape the future? And remember, we had a nice carpet discussion about how learning from the past can help shape the future because we can make better choices, right? And this applies to not just stories we've read, but even our everyday life. So we are going to focus on some of the strategies this week. I want us to focus on the main topic of a text. Those are super important strategies right here. Knowing the main topic and details is very important because it helps you in your understanding of the overall message of the story. Okay, we're also going to look at connections between events and ideas, so looking at timelines and the order of events. We're going to also compare and contrast important points, finding out things that are similar, things that are different, and just some expanding our thoughts on those topics. Okay, our grammar this week is irregular past tense verbs. So things like I run or I ran. So those are considered irregular past tense verbs, and we're going to have more activities on those this week. So we have our high frequency words and we have our spelling words. Add, work, addition, worked, move, forgot, movers, forgotten, moving, forgetful. All right, let's move forward. So here we have our vocabulary for this week. Plaster, gravitational, and pharaoh. These are very interesting words, and we are going to look them up. We're going to find the definition. You'll get to use dictionary.com, and you're going to, as always, get the part of speech and write a sentence using those words. More vocabulary for us to develop. Amazing, big, break, crush, huge, wonderful, discovery, fossils, honor, protect. Again, of this list, you will have about, I think, anywhere from 3 to 5 that you can choose to research and look up and create sentences for. That will be in our vocabulary doc. Then our high frequency words. Remember, these are the words that we should be able to read without having to sound out or use word attack strategies. Across, become, complete, during, happened, 100, problem, study, toward, wind. And our spelling words, related root words. Add, addition, forgetful, forgot, forgotten, move, movers, moving, work, worked. Do you see the related root words? So add is your root word, but when we add a suffix, tion, shun, it becomes addition, right? Or what about forgetful? What do you think the root word of forgetful is? Forget. Very good, forget. And then the root word still of forgot is forget. This is an irregular past tense verb right here. Forget is the present tense and forgot is your past tense. And then what about forgotten? Again, we have forget is actually your related root word. Move, then we have a suffix at the end or an ending here, movers. And moving. How about work? What's your ending? ed, worked. Okay. Our I cans for this week. We are going to be reflecting on strategies to help read informational text. Tell me again, what is informational text? Yep, text that is factual or nonfiction. Some of our objectives for our shared reading groups is going to be reading informational text about a scientist from the past. We are going to read with fluency and appropriate pitch. We are going to read words with open syllables. When I say fluency and appropriate pitch, that means we change our voice as we read, right? Not just reading like a robot. All right. More information about our reading objectives this week. We'll read a journal about a past fossil dig. This is really cool stuff we're going to be reading about this week. We, of course, are always going to annotate our key details. Why do we want to pay attention to our key details, manatees? Because that's going to help us with our understanding, and key details always helps us with the main idea. Okay, so using key details helps us determine that main idea, and we're also going to share our thinking with each other. We'll do that in our virtual classroom, and we'll do that in our small group reads. The last thing we're going to really focus on this week is going to be writing to sources. So I'm going to give you a prompt, and I think it's going to be super exciting. Remember last week? Well, it was still this week. It was Monday's work, but it was considered week 2 in our literacy, and that was you had to brainstorm some ideas. Do you remember that activity in our Google Classroom? Well, here's your chance. You're going to get to conduct your own research this week, and you are going to write me an informational report on your choice topic using primary sources. So I'm very excited about that. And then we're going to present that report through our Flipgrid. So super cool. Can't wait. So you'll turn in the report to me, but then you'll present the report through Flipgrid, and we're going to have a share out session one day. Super cool. By Friday, okay? And our phonics, okay? Related root words, high frequency words. So this is all of our extra vocabulary and word building strategies, but that's our focus for this week. Are you ready? Let's begin.